Alright, hey troops, welcome to part 2 of Arica. I'll just show you the story so far. That's probably best to begin, right? There's been Narnane, and that was the shoulder and the ridge walk, the start of the ridge walk that was trying to get on. The actual top's behind that, right? And in part 1 we sort of went up a gully in between that and the real top, and then we kind of went down onto that shoulder, and the more prominent sort of spike is the sort of false top, and right behind that is a crow's top, sort of crow's nest, but no trig point as the maps would suggest. And then the plan was to come down this ridge here and go into that bad boy, which is Ben Vein. And when we get around this valley a wee bit, you'll see the sort of loch slide between it, and fucking that there is the direct ascent to Vorlich, really. But I'm going to go and get that one at the first instance, because I'll start it far away and begin. But I just thought I'd show this epic view, man. You're walking right into the pure nest of Monroes here. I'm quite pissed off I didn't get them all in one sitting, but these things happen when you get rained off, and waited 2 days and the fucking weather broke and off we popped in. So, a couple of wee housekeeping things, right? On the first one, on the first one, I was on the top of Narnane and I pointed at Loch Goylehead and said it was Gairloch, and it's no, it's Loch Goylehead obviously. So that was one. Another one, let me think. Aye, the spearhead, right, I was pointed out to me when I uploaded it that made it sound as if I was hauling the dogs up by the sort of scruff of the neck, and that really wasn't the case. What you need to bear in mind is that all the literature told me that it was going to be a mild scramble at best. I sort of take that as you need to put your horns down every now and again to keep your balance, but the steps are about 4 or 5 feet high, and when you're a dog that's 2 foot high off the ground, you need to kind of top and tail them up a few of the steps, and you know what I mean? That's what I meant by that. I just don't always think at altitude. Right, anyway, where was I? Son of a cunt's coming off this hill today. It's brilliant. They're all coming out and I'm going in. That was the plan of coming up here at 2 in the afternoon, was kind of everybody would be off the hills. But anyway, the spearhead, no darling, I'll no get into that sort of mistake again. Near I will. Unless it's Ben Vein, because that looks even worse. But, whoops. We'll see how we get on with it. So, that's the plan of action. As you can see that shoulder, I'm aiming for that where that sort of bunch of trees is. I've got to bounce up there and jump in amongst the rocks, and I think the far away peak is the top I'm after. And then I've got to come down off of that shoulder, down into there, run across Loch Sloy, up a gully on that side, and we'll see Ben Vorlich for there. So, that'll do now. Right, so I just got off the phone to you. You phoned when I was doing that air bit to camera, so here's where I was when I was talking to you, and you get a nice view of fucking, that's Narnane, well sort of behind it, that's the start of the ridge here. There's Benaim, this is the Vorlich that I'm going to bounce up now, and then you can see the valley down across the Vorlich and its north top, and then that'll be the ridge route down and bounce down that shoulder to come back to that switching station down there. So that's us 40 minutes in, man. About 1,000 feet up. 2 and a bit to go. Oh, see what's going on. Have you go up? Right. Alright. So we've got ourselves a bit of motorway then. So now it's actually quite popular, this hill, due to popular belief. But aye, stuck in a queue. Fucking brilliant. So, here we go. Right, so here we are. That's the first shoulder you bounce up down there. That's Narnane, Lomond, and Loch Lomond, the lowest bit of water there, and Vorlich. So that's us, man. Just getting into the meaty bit. A cracking big cliff here. You see that fucking thing? Aye, it's quite steep, but we'll get up it won't we, Maya? Yeah. Yeah, well, I apologise for the wind noise right away, but as us go to the sort of highest bit of fucking thing, we just have these daft wee crags here to go up, and that should be us. As you see, the wolves have found the only pool of water on the entire mountain, and I try to drink the whole lot of it. I don't blame them, because it was meant to be cooler today, but it's like 20 degrees or something even up here, so it's quite hot. If I take a wee donner over to here, I can show you that spearhead and try to watch that long picture there. We'll see if it goes in, but that's it there. That's where I was trying to hump the dogs up. When they're then, here's my punters, and here's my soggy wolves. So we'll see you at the top. Right, so I don't know if you can make that out. 2746 for it. And you think that's it there, wouldn't you? That's the top, but it's not. See that peak sort of hiding on the top of that shoulder? That's the real top up there. That's just a wee prick tease for you after you burst your balls getting top of here. So, stand there a wee way of the house having fun with you, innit? That was the peat bog my wolves managed to find their way into. Thanks very much, guys. You now look like this. And that. Beautiful. Right, well, that's the shoulder we've just came over. And this should be just about the top, man. Hopefully. I apologise for the wind noise again. There's not much I can do about it. Right, here we go. Fucking the top of Vein. Right. Well, this is why the top's. That's the other one over there. Right, so let's begin at the beginning then. Part one consisted of me coming up over that spearhead there, across the ridge of Bean Narnain, down in between that junction there, between the cobbler at the very back, Narnain, and that's Aim, and that's the shoulder that I came up. And if you see up there, the wee protruding bit at the very top looks like a nipple. That's where I was sitting when I last got rained off. And this was where I was planning to come to, was the top of here. And there's Vorlikor there. It's my next victim. But I've got this out to myself actually. There's about 10 folk coming up behind me I've managed to overtake. But Rez, man. But I've actually got the top here to myself, man. And it's not too bad. I'm in a t-shirt. It's not too windy. So you should be able to hear what I'm saying. And aye. So the direct ascent of fucking Vein then. It's good, aye. It's good. It's a fucking panorama up here. Yeah, guys. So, it looks sly, looking off like quite low to itself. Maya, don't be fucking stupid. And it's the shoulder I'm going to work in for Vorlik via that dam down there. So, I think the view's better up here, to be honest. So, I'll go down there a bit here. I've got cunts. So, we'll go and sit over here for half an hour and have a wee fag. And I brought fags today. I even lifted my coffee cup. The wolves can have a wee rolling fucking meeting. We'll see what's getting said in a wee while, but one guys, one out here. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this sunshine. It's fucking gorgeous up here today, man. Absolutely fucking stunning, man. So here we go. Cured my summit fever for 5 minutes. Aye, so now I've cured my summit fever. So I'll see you in a wee while. Hopefully done the descent probably. Okay, bye bye. Alright again, right, well I just want to point out something to you, right? See if I point at my watch, which I set to hectopascals, and it says 3002, right? My GPS, if you can make that out, says 3005. On my route, it says Vein's 3001. So there's a wee bit of confusion there because I took that one off the guide on the actual book. So I can see how they upgrade and downgrade them all the time. But that's us about schedule. We're obviously on top of Vane now. We're going to come down off that shoulder there behind Maya. And that's that one there on the end of my finger. Come down to this lowest point, which is going to be the dam at Loch Sloy. And then straight up that fucker, which is a direct ascent for the dam, right up to 3230. I can't believe there's fucking midges up here, but I'm actually getting eaten. So, but aye, this was the original route before I got rained off, sure. This was it here that drew up care of memory marks, but we're just going to do this bit here and follow it along because we need to get that south top, the north top rather. North, south, same difference. That's that one here with a wee flag on it, and then we're going to come right down that ridge there. So that's the plan of action anyway. Don't know if you can see that faraway peak there, but I saw the troops that were following me up, so it was, and that was the kind of shoulder. Well, bits of it, most of it's hidden because it's over the other side, but that's the kind of shoulder you come up. I'm taking the non-tourist route of this one, Sonamar, and I'm going across this. Sort of need to blaze your own trail, so you're sort of dodging in amongst all these kind of rocks and all that, and I'm getting to the water, which is good because it means I can drown my wolves because they're looking rather parched. So I'm going to get done to that hingy, and hopefully I should line up with the dam at Loch Sloy, and I should be able to get across that. But aye. This is just straight all the back. This is a much easier route, by the way. I mean, that air route is good, and you could get dogs up it, kinda, but I would take this route if you've got a dog, to be honest with you, because it is kind of sort of top and tail again. So that's that for now. Right, trips. Well, they're Vane in all its glory, so it is. And that's the kind of ridge you walk along, and then you sort of come down sort of behind that shoulder, dodging all these kind of rocks and wee mini cliff kind of things, do you know what I mean? There always seems to be a route down about it, but it's quite marshy, so it isn't pathed. So that's us all just above Loch Sloy. We're about 1,000 feet above it, and I'm going to go down this kind of shoulder here, Sonoma, down here, and I'll try and get the shoulder. That's us progressing along nicely, so it is. Okie doke. So there it is then, Loch Sloy, and it's Dam of Sloy, is it? Don't know, Sloy Dam probably. But that's that there. It's got gates across it, but we'll just hurdle them. There's no cutting about, obviously, and it's all good. So we'll see what's getting said in 2 minutes when I start crossing there. Okay, so here's the dam of Loch Sloy then, and that looks like some kind of ingress tunnel, doesn't it? Aye, it is. Oh, that's quite cool. I'm in sort of tunnel thing. Oh, it's the road. It's the road. They made a tunnel up here. That's the actual road. That's quite cool. So that's how they get access to this fucking thing. So it is. But we're going to go across here. Maya, come on darling. Across here somewhere. And this is Loch Sloy. And as you can see, it's mighty fucking empty, man. So it is. I suppose that's its summer level really, isn't it? And that's our ingress route, and that was our egress route down here. So it was. So that's us about halfway through it now. Got 1,000 feet. We're 945 here now. Somewhere, if you can see that. Probably not. 942 it says, and that's like 3.2. So a couple of grand to get, and that's pretty much on straight up in that fucker. Do you know what I mean? So that's quite good. And I think I'll follow that ridge along to get it. So no, well, but we'll see what's getting said at the time. But aye, this is the Loch Sloy Dam, so it is. It's quite big on this side. So it is. slow it down then. Right, well, I was sitting having a wee cup of coffee and all that there, and there's some lovely blue sky, and there's kind of some lovely blue sky, and then there's this shit rolling in. That's pish. I know this was a pre-load day, but I was hoping for a couple of more hours in this. I'll get 10-15 minutes, but it's just getting thicker and thicker on the top of a vein, so I'm here, I'm standing, I'm actually standing on top of fucking the theodolite point, trig point kind of thing. There's one down there, there's this one I'm standing on, and there's a third one up there, kind of in the middle of the screen there. It must have been used to line up this dam zone it is. I must have been what they take their measure off of, I would presume. Aye, I can see that all starting to get enveloped, and I know there's a weather front moving in, but it was meant to move in till about 11 o'clock tonight, but that's looking like the tail end of it, man. Well, the beginning of it, rather. So, I don't know. We'll get half an hour, and if in half an hour's time, if that closes in, then I'll never get all the hilling back off before I run out of daylight, so this could be with the kibosh on that, but we'll see just shortly. Righty troops, well, I don't know if you can make that out up there. I'll see if... Nah, not really. Well, that was Ben Vane at least. But the clouds closing in on that, and I've been watching it sort of close in over the last sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. So I've decided to exfil, so I have, and we'll get Vorlich and Erdy. Fucking pissing me off, man. I should have done this in one sitting, but I keep on getting fucking clouded out, and I'm not gonna play on craggy shit like that in the middle of a cloud, because it's all too easy, just take a stumble fuck right off a cliff, do you know what I mean? So, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Tabbin TV. Arica Alps Part 2 on it, Will, and you can look out for Arica Alps Part 3 coming shortly, and that'll be that, and that'll be then.